Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Look at Cora. Isn't she beautiful? So you cut your hair. You look nice, Coco. Yeah. So today's live, you guys, is just a quick hello and having Cora with me again. It's pretty awesome. It's been a while, Cora. Yeah, good deal. Yeah, the weather here is ridiculously gusty winds and everything. So I don't know how my reception's going to be, but I just want to do a quick live, a few minutes on here, just say hi to everybody and then say hi to Cora. See Cora on here. Hi, Robin. Good morning. Good morning. I think all the ladies and a couple gentlemen on here might want to see your little baby bump. I know I do. I'm ready to see it, girl. Oh, there's Grandma. Yeah, Cora's just on here real quick. Oh, look at that. Oh, how cute. Her little baby bump. How far along are you? 26, 28 weeks, something like that, you said? Good morning, Kathy. Oh, okay, okay. Couldn't remember if it was like 26 or 28 weeks, something like that. Okay, okay. Yeah, tired, huh? I bet. I know I was tired when I was pregnant with you for sure. Oh yeah. I blame that on my thyroid issues, girl. That and God just made me more of a chill, laid back, like I just don't want to do much type of person. I don't know. I accept it. I enjoy my life. Slow and steady wins the race. Ah. Oh my goodness, we have 16 people on here, Cora. They all love to see your little baby bump. Maybe that's why. Yeah. Oh, show them one more time your little baby bump. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't know if I'm kind of buffering on here or if it's you, but it's so cute. I can see your little baby bump, your little big baby bump. Uh, uh, yeah, your baby's gonna get a lot bigger. Yeah. Aw. Robin says, thanks, Cora, for sharing her with us. Yes, my little grandbaby girl. So you wanna tell them what the runner up names are, or if you're for sure what the name is? Yeah, so it's gonna be my name and
It's
his
grandma's name.
his grandma's name. Yeah.
Diamantina Norma.
Super Spanish. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so it's not the same watching her through here in pictures and everything, you guys. So I decided to take a road trip before she gives birth to my grandbaby and actually go see her with her baby bump and experience that for a little while. And then, of course, when I get the call that she's gone into labor, then I will head back towards there and I shall see all of them. So, yeah, that's exciting.
I think you're coming out this month
Yeah,
to
this
Texas.
mid month I'll be headed towards Oklahoma and Texas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Oklahoma. I should make a video about that. My first experience of or selling my.
Yeah, you should. We should do like a live stream or something.
Yeah,
We
that'd be nice.
we were thinking about possibly meeting in Oklahoma. And then in my mind I was like, "Oh my god, back to the good old days of full-time van life. We can go meet up at the Walmart parking lot, Cora."
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Meet me at the spot. Meet me at the
Yeah,
spot.
meet me at the spots. 'Cause we had a few different spots. Kathy says, "Aw, congratulations, Cora. You're glowing."
Thank
Yeah.
you. The powder on my face.
Dia, you just want to get your hands on that belly. Oh my God, yes. Yes, I do. I'm like, it's a virtual belly rub. Like, yeah, yeah. I'm all about like California weather. The actual state is so beautiful, but it's just so expensive. Like, I don't know if it's worth it unless you do van life like full time. That's the only way that California would be worth it for somebody like me anyway on an extreme budget. But yeah, I thought of like searching to go get apartments in either like the Oklahoma, Texas area and have that be my home base and then cuz it's cheap. Yeah, back to Oklahoma. I don't know why that place just keeps on like pulling me back. It feels like I told Cora like twice already throughout the times that we've gone to different like states that we've lived in. It's I don't know, for some reason that city, like, oh my god, look at that city, just draws me back in for because it's cheap. I'm familiar. I like the size of it. I just don't like my allergies flaring up. So I figure like the compromise would be to find a super cheap apartment and then I can afford to travel more often, especially during like summer times where my eyes and my allergies are just horrible. Aw. Robin says that's awesome. And then Kathy said, "Enjoy your pregnancy, Cora. My best time is when I was pregnant with my babies." Aw. Yeah, before they start talking back and they start imitating you and you realize what you look like when you talk to them. I remember you getting onto me and be like, "No, no, no, no." And then I realized, "Oh my God, do I do that? I guess I do that to you." Yeah. Alrighty. See, Robin says, "I just got together with both of my sons yesterday." Oh, that's awesome. First time in 5 years we were all together. Oh, extra awesome. That's always nice, right? That's so nice. I know. I know. It's been a few months for sure. Yeah. 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 Definitely. You need to do sometime when later this week, maybe. I don't know. When the wind and the crazy weather, I'll have to show that when. As soon as you get off here, I'll turn the camera on and start showing all the wind is just ridiculously crazy right now. So, oh my goodness. Well, thanks for being on here for a little bit, Cora, and showing us your baby bump. It's so cute.
You're gonna have to make that your thumbnail.
Oh, right. Okay, show it
Yeah.
again so I could do a pretty face instead of like, oh my gosh. All right. Show us one last time your baby bump, girl.
Okay. Well, I got the dog this time, so it'll be nice. Okay. Otra vez. Una más. Una más. It's a little big bump. Oh yeah, and if you guys don't really remember, I think my mom had a live, but it was only for a split second because it was very bad connection or something. That it's a girl. It's a little girl.
Yeah. She's
It's
having
a
a
little girl.
girl. So I wanted to do like a cute gender reveal, but yeah, it ended up my internet was really sucking that day. Oh my God, Cora, it's backwards. There it is.
Like this.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right, Cora. Well, I will talk to you later.
Okay.
I'll still be on here, you guys, for just a little bit.
Okay. Love you.
Love
Bye.
you
Thank you
too.
guys. It was nice
Bye.
to.
All right, you guys. Let me catch up on these comments. Yeah, I had asked Cora last Sunday if she wanted to come live with me, but she didn't have her internet yet, so her internet kind of goes in and out. Now she has Wi-Fi, and it still seems to be a little wonky, but it's at least she has internet, so that's good. Let me catch up on here. Let's see, am I the only one that can't hear Cora? No, actually, I couldn't hear her a lot of the times too. It's just part of the Wi-Fi. Sometimes the reception just sucks. Let me see, Granny Prepper. One lives in San Diego and the other one here in Arizona. Oh, yes. Man, 5 years is a long time. My goodness. But it goes by so fast at the same time. Yas says, hi. Well, hello. Let's see. Hot Pink Frogs. How many weeks? She's a little bit over 26 weeks, almost 27 weeks. Yas. Should I say it like super yas? um, who's happening, girl? Who's having a girl? My daughter, Cora, the one that was on here with me, is pregnant and she's having a girl. And Granny Pepper, bye, Cora. And let's see. Let me try to turn the camera around and see if you guys can see the wind. Okay, the trees are just going. So we're having like I don't know if it was 45-mile-an-hour gusts. But yeah, it is blowing. And I've got the rain guards a little cracked, and I don't know if y'all can see, but it is so dusty. Like, look at all this. This is just from the wind. Oh my God. See that? It is nasty. I'm going to have to wipe everything down as soon as the wind stops, hopefully in a day or two. It's supposed to keep going and going for a while. But yeah, you guys, I just wanted to share Cora for a little while. Now that she has internet, she says she's going to be doing more lives, more everything here pretty soon. So that should be fun. So I know you guys enjoy us talking to each other and joking together. Just a quick one, you guys. I'm probably gonna keep setting up my van. I have been rearranging, as you guys know. I've been doing different kind of setups, and there's more to come. I have a few more, and I've been wanting to throw them all out there, but I need to do like one a week, maybe every other week, and then throw other videos in there too. That way you guys don't get bored of the different setups. But I've got different videos coming up. Plus, I think I'm gonna film a little bit of my road trip here in mid-March, and it probably won't come out till like the end of March or April, unless I'm doing a live stream, and then I'll show Cora and where I'm at and what I'm doing and all that. So that'll be fun. But as I was saying earlier, where I love California, don't get me wrong, I love the state, the just a beautiful state, the weather, except like every state has really nasty weather at times, you know, you can't help that. But overall, California, Southern Cali, I think for me is like one of the top places, most beautiful and best weather, but I just can't afford to have an actual home base and everything. So it's always tempting to go back to what I'm familiar with and rent something super cheap. I don't plan on buying anything unless it's an investment property. If it's a fourplex or even a duplex, I don't know, something where I can get income from it. And but I do plan on getting a cheap apartment because you can still find them for five, six, $700 of 1 to 2 bedrooms out there. So that's very, very tempting. But I'm just like taking it one day at a time and just keep saving little by little, keep saving and get my emergency fund topped off. And then of course you have to get your first month's, last month's or deposit or whatever to get into the apartment and all that. But yeah, yeah, that's what I'm looking into right now. And possibly go check some apartments out when I'm out there here in a couple weeks, either in Oklahoma or Texas. I want to try Texas first because that's where Cora is. But if that doesn't work out, then I'm gonna even look in Oklahoma, and that's close enough to Cora. It's only like 3 hours away from where she lives, so that's super close comparing to where I'm at now, right? But my thing is something cheap enough where I can afford to pay for that and maintain that. Excuse me, maintain that, and then during the summers or whenever my allergies are really bad, then I can take a road trip down west. Yeah, down south and west, and then spend a few months like in the San Diego area because I'm familiar with that. I'm comfortable there and actually enjoy that area. So, um, yeah, I think about doing that. And then come wintertime, go back towards Oklahoma and Texas and spend more time with Cora and the grandbaby. You know, that's kind of the plan, you guys. That's kind of the plan. I'm looking, trying to put that together right now. Let me see. Try Florida. Florida, I don't know. It's really beautiful as well, but it is extremely hot and humid, just like uh, Oklahoma and Texas. Probably more humid. I think it was more humid. I went there once and it was gorgeous, but it was before it got really like muggy. We went earlier in the year and it was gorgeous. It was so beautiful, palm trees and all that. Oh my God. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with Florida to be so comfortable. I need to be like familiar to actually move there. To visit is it's a whole different deal. But let's see. Your winds in Arizona is about 19. Oh wow. Yesterday was in the high 30s. Yesterday we had like 25, 24, 25 wind gusts, and today it's like 45, so it picked up even more. But I think tomorrow it'll start dying down and then hopefully it's not this bad. Let's see. Florida is expensive as San Diego. It's getting there, right? It really is. I hear all these people talk about how expensive it's getting. I think everywhere is getting more expensive, but it's still very affordable, at least for me, to go, down to Oklahoma, Texas areas and go for Texas. How long does it take you to get to Cora's? Um, yeah, I'm trying to go for Texas. Sorry, I was like two thoughts at once and it didn't come out. It's about 18, 19-hour drive from here, I think. Maybe shorter now that I'm in Barstow because I just catch the 40 here in Barstow. So it's about 18, 19 hours, like a straight shot. Of course, I don't do a straight shot. I do like, I split it into 2 days and my butt and my back kill me. I could probably split it into 3 days, but then I'm like, I need to drive. I need to get there. Like, let's see, Tara. Tara's saying hello to everybody. Hi, Tara. So yeah, I just split it into like 2 days, but yeah, my first preference is gonna be to apply or look for something in Texas, like in the Dallas Fort Worth area, because the point of me going closer is to be with Cora, right? So I mean, not closer, to be going to Texas or Oklahoma, whichever, because it's all close by, is to be close enough to Cora. So obviously, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to apply for apartments in the Dallas Fort Worth area, and if that doesn't work out, then I'm gonna apply in southern Oklahoma. So I'm only like a few hours away, like 3 hours or so, somewhere around there, 2-ish, 3 hours, which that to me is close enough and affordable enough. Let's see, Kathy, your son and daughter-in-law driving down from Vegas, high winds in the desert. Yes, it's really, really bad. It's bad. It's been bad for like a couple days now. Hopefully it dies down. But yeah, they need to be super careful because it is through here. From Vegas down to San Diego, they're taking the 15, obviously, right? So that passes right here through Barstow. So basically Barstow has the interstate, the freeway, north and south is the 15, and then the 40 is going east to west, and it just crosses here in Barstow. So I know exactly what they're driving through. And then Dora with the coffee club and emojis. Oh my goodness. Yeah, happy Sunday, everybody. And Kathy says, hey, Tara. Yeah, you guys. So I want something that is affordable enough for just me, just in case. I know my mom watches these live streams, so she'll be asking me a million questions, but uh it's like she does not want to go to Oklahoma because she says the winds are crazy and the tornadoes, and I tell her uh Texas is about the same. Texas is the same. It's all the tornado alley. But she's like, no, the houses in Oklahoma, they were so destroyed. They're damaged, and they're this and they're that. And I'm like, well, that's only because they don't fix them, or like the little area, the more ghetto side that she's seen, um, probably doesn't have money to fix it and make it like luxurious like some of the higher end Texas cities would. But according to her, Oklahoma is no good and Texas is better. But I tell her it's about the same thing, lady. Let's see, that far. Yeah, it's like 18, 19 hours. That's my typical like 1,300 miles or somewhere around there. That's far. Yeah, it is far. It is far. And my butt and my back feel it for sure. San Diego takes me 6.5-ish hours. I was in Vegas yesterday. Ooh, Vegas. Okay, that's where you got together. The youngest son and his daughter are at NASCAR race today. Ooh, how fun. I've never been to one. That's cool. How exciting. You went right through Barstow then. No, no, you didn't. Right before Barstow, I think you probably headed up north. So I remember on our way back over here, I was following Cora and I told her, just it's just a straight shot all the way to Barstow. I don't know where we were. Yeah, we were coming. Yeah, we were already living here. So it was a straight shot just to Barstow. And somehow her GPS routed her to go through another little few towns, and she got off the 40 and she went through some other ones. And I was like, oh my God, girl, where are you going? But it was going towards Vegas, like a little cut through there. And I was just so ready to get here, and I was like irritated, frustrated. But it was nice to go through the different cities there and like look at the middle of nowhere too, like just to look at something different. But I was just ready to get here, so I was a little irritated. She took the wrong way, Dang GPS. I tell her next time, just a straight shot 40. That's it. Just keep going. Just keep going, girl. You'll hit Barstow. But my gosh, when you've driven for hours and hours and hours and you're so exhausted and it's like right there on the map and you're ready to get there, it's like, come on. I don't want an extra hour. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. I see 21 people on here and only 2 thumbs up. Come on, guys. Give me that thumbs up. Let's see. Yeah, I hadn't been to Vegas in a really, really long time, in so many years. And then here recently, I flew out of Vegas, and it's only like a couple hours, I think, to drive from Barstow to Vegas. And then I parked in the I can't remember if it was Terminal 1 or Terminal 3. It was like just basically the parking facility crossing the little street road thing where the cars drop you off, and then the building was right there. It was super close. And I thought I'm going to get like the best sleep ever because I'm going to park here overnight, get there early and just relax. And I had already went somewhere and ate, and I was good to go, guys. I was just like gonna chill back here, relax for the evening, and then wake up super early. I would have to wake up like at 3, 4, almost 4 in the morning and get myself together, blah blah blah, because 2 hours early. But good thing I didn't have to drive the 2 hours and then be there 2 hours early. So I was like, that's gonna be like perfect. I'm just gonna go over there and stealth park. And then in the middle of the night, I hear, excuse me, I hear a car alarm going off. And then it dawned on me, oh my God, this is what I'm going to have to hear all night long because people park their vehicles and they just leave it. So if somebody happens to have their alarm go off, they're not there to shut it off. And all this was going through my head, like how torturous this is going to be. I'm not going to be resting. Oh my God. Waking up sometime in the middle of the night with the dang car alarm going off and off. And I'm like, oh, geez, I thought I was going to have the best sleep of my life here. And then it shuts off. So somebody pressed their little alarm button to figure out where they had parked. Maybe they forgot where they parked. And because I've done that too. But that was like not even a minute of all these thoughts racing in my head thinking, oh, Lord, it never dawned on me that could be a thing. I was just thought I was gonna have like the awesomest sleep, and then all of a sudden here comes a car alarm right next to me. I'm like, different experiences. Yeah, if you don't know, you don't know, right? But oh my goodness, that was quite the experience. And it was my first time flying out of Vegas too. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. For the coffee fund. Enjoy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Oh my goodness, yes. I don't know what I did for a while before I really went hardcore coffee drinker. When I was little, my grandma, my mom's mom would give me coffee. It was basically milk with like a splash of instant coffee. I thought I was it, girl. And she had like those old school little tea, what do you call them? Those little cute little mugs, little tea looking things. Girl, I was sipping. We were talking. We were grown. I don't know how old I was. I was really little, but I thought I was it, drinking coffee with my grandma. Oh my goodness. But thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. I will definitely be buying coffee, and more coffee with that. Marcella, hello. Hello from Maryland. Oh, hi. Yes, you made it to the live. Hi. And Romeo, the cats and dogs. Huh. Romeo, the cats and dogs. Well, hello. Dora, hello, hello. Kathy, yes, haven't been to Vegas in over 30 years. Would love to go for a quick trip. Oh, that would be fun. A nice weekend trip. because to go and just come back, ooh, a nice weekend trip would do you good, Kathy. Even if you don't gamble, I don't know if you gamble or not, you can set aside a few dollars to just have that experience again, since it's been 30 years, right? Put a few dollars in. It's not like it used to be. You don't have where you actually like put the coins in and like do the little handle, put the handle down, and you hear the ding 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 ding. It's not the same anymore. I have not gambled in Vegas at all, actually. When I went there, I was really little, and we would go to Circus, and it was the arcades up at the top, the second floor, I think, or whatever floor it was, one floor up from where all the gambling was. So our parents would give us a like a plastic little cup tumbler looking thing full of quarters. And when those quarters were gone, because they would be gone quick with three kids, we would go downstairs and kind of eyeball where the gambling was, because of course the kids can't be in there, but we would just keep looking for the parents as close as we could. And when we would finally spot them, we tried to get their attention, and then make them give us more quarters. Like we ran out of quarters, but then we would get all those tickets that would come out. It was so much fun to just get the stupidest toys too. It was all the experience. Say, I've never been to Vegas. It sounds fun. It can be fun. I think it's really expensive now. You like the to me, I remember the circus, all the games on the topper floor, if that's a word. I'm gonna call it the second floor, whatever. So the circus had the gambling, and then the floor above had all the games for the kids, and they also had like a little um I don't know, performance. I remember it was like a miniature Cirque du Soleil. It had it looked like ballerinas and like I don't know, circus ladies jumping, flipping, doing all kinds of things, and they would have that from like every so often they would have that show, and it was so awesome to see. Let's see, Kathy, you don't gamble, but would love to see the lights. I hear they're nice. Yes, super nice. They really are. And then I don't know about you, but I reminisce because we would go and do the buffets, which are ridiculously expensive. Probably like maybe $100 per person now. I don't know. It's been so many years, I have no idea, but I bet it's expensive. But all you can eat sounds amazing, and at the same time, it doesn't, because I'm trying to watch what I eat. So if I pay $100, I don't know how much it is. If I pay $100 for an all I can eat and I only eat like a little portion, eh, I stick with McDonald's. My gosh, how sad is that? Let's see, Granny Prepper. Oh no, I missed one. Cheers, Marcella. Just having a black coffee myself. Did I miss one? Oh, there I sure did. Marcella says, drinking my nice hot mocha coffee. So cheers. Well, cheers to you guys too, guys. How many times will I say guys? I think my coffee's kicking in. Guys. Mm, that's so yummy. Okay, back to the comments. My 8-year-old granddaughter wanted to eat a buffet. The hotel buffet started at 35 and went up. Whoa, wow. Wow, yeah. Yeah. I bet. Let's see, Marcella. Last time I was there in 1995. Woo, throwback. See my sisters and brother-in-law when um, I was stationed there for the Air Force. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it was the 90s, definitely the 90s when our parents would take us over there. And then as an adult, I can't remember how many years ago it was. Cora was not even in middle school. and we were stationed here in Fort Irwin, close to Barstow, and we went over there once or twice. But yeah, that was a long time ago because Cora is 21 now, so it's quite a few years ago. And then the most recent time I went was the end of last year, but it was just to the airport basically. See, maybe gamble a little. I remember those one arm bandit slots and filling the ice buckets from the hotel room. Love the buffets. Yes, that just brings back so many memories. It really does. You went to the Golden Corral, 1819, much better. Oh yeah, that does sound way better. Man, I would get me a huge loaded salad and then go get like the steak or whatever else they had with all the fixins, as they say. That does sound much better. 20 bucks per person? Heck yeah. Let's see. She didn't know the difference. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, to her, it's still like a whole bunch of food. It's an abundance of food. So she went in. She had her a buffet. Oh, Cindy. Good morning, Cindy. Tara. Granny Prepper. The Golden Corral has all my favorites also. Yeah, the Golden Corral is one of the go-to. Western Sizzling, the Golden Corral, I think they're pretty similar. Though those are the ones to go to. Also, I know Robin knows all about the truck stop ones, the iron skillet. I used to love to go to an iron skillet. Every time we happened to go buy one, I would make my ex-husband stop and be like, "Oh, that's where we need to eat." And I used to love it because they had the salad bar and everything. But then after COVID, then everything went downhill and people just had to order and there was no buffet anymore. And I think they're starting it back up, but there for a while it sucked. But that was another, nice buffet for truckers anyway. Let's see. Marcella, we saw when they were bringing in the green eyes and the lions of the MGM. Oh wow. Holy cow. And Tara says, "Good morning, Cindy." And Cindy says, "Tara." Muchísimas babies. Corita, Dia, I love you. Coffee Club. Muchísimas gracias, señora. Well, alrighty. Thank you, Mom. Damn, the buffets were cheap back then. I would assume so. I would assume they were cheap because my dad would pay for us three kids plus my mom and my dad. So maybe he thought he was balling with like $100 for all of us. I don't remember what it was. I don't think he ever mentioned. And we don't pay attention when we're kids. We're just hungry, ready to eat, to go to the buffet lines, and we're just like come on, as soon as you pay, we can get in there and we can eat. We're hungry. Let's see. Um, I remember the slots at Circus Circus. Like you don't know what to watch, the slots or the trapeze performers. Yes, exactly. That's what it was. I just remember like the ladies just jumping and flipping and doing different things, and it was so awesome. There's an iron skillet on the I-10 in LA. Haven't been there in years. There's one, I can't remember exactly. I think it's past Flagstaff coming towards Cali. There is one iron skillet on the 40. And Cora and I have stopped there, but it just wasn't the same because they didn't really have like the buffet going. Maybe they do now. I miss the Golden Corral. Here they took them away. Oh my gosh. They need to bring them back. They sure do. They sure do. Yeah. Yeah, I remember the Golden Corral. I haven't been to one of those in forever too. My gosh. Ooh. Skylar Adventure Cooking and More. Well, hello. Hello. I haven't seen you here in a minute. It looks like a girl, Cora. Yeah, she's having a girl. Yeah, at first we didn't know. They were just like in their heads, they thought it was going to be a boy, and we were just calling it him, the baby boy. But it turns out it's a girl. So I'm extra happy. Not that I don't want a grandson, but I was more happy because I had a daughter and I wanted a granddaughter. I think most of us moms want daughters, and then the dads want boys. So let's see. Granny Prepper. My first buffet in Vegas years ago was under $5. Oh wow! They need to bring that back. Throwback Thursdays at the buffets in Vegas for $5, right? Oh, that would be awesome. It would be jam packed, but they probably would make it if you get there from um, 1 p.m. to 1:01 p.m. Whoever gets in gets the $5 one. They wouldn't have it for too long. Marcella, wow! Now that took me back to the to the iron skillet. Granny, come back over and see me. There's a golden corral next to the Cracker Barrel. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to go through there, and well, I have to go through there on the 40. So I might stop by if you're not busy. And Kathy says, yes, Granny Prepper, that's why I recall all the pricings as well. Wow, I had no idea they were that cheap. It's like, I don't know, we were kids, we didn't pay attention to how much it was, and um, my parents wouldn't say, "Oh my God, it's $5 per person. You guys better eat." I don't remember them even mentioning how much it was. You used to have an Asian buffet was delicious. Oh, I love those. Oh man, we had an Asian buffet that was when I lived in Oklahoma, and I like that. I like that place because not only did it have like all the buffet stuff, but they had, I don't know if you call it Mongolian, whatever, I don't know, where they prepare, like, you pick your raw food and then they cook it for you, and then you just give them a tip or whatever. But I like to do that versus what they had. I would eat that too. Don't think I wouldn't. I would stuff myself. But I would pick like the noodles and the fresh veggies and the onions, and you can put eggs, you can put whatever sauce combinations that you want. So I would just load up. So start off with a plate, and then it's just like, I was like, oh my God, like my eyes are bigger than my belly. But then they would cook it hot on the grill, and oh man, that was delicious. And once I got through with that, then I would go to the regular buffet, and then I would go to the dessert section. Ah, my God. Ah, let's see. You have my number. Give me a call. Okay, thank you. And Cindy, oh yeah. Oh my goodness. So you made it back home, Cindy, safe and sound. I take it from the video of your new jackery that you made it back home. It's safe and sound. Good deal. Uh, that was a cute, tiny little jackery too. My goodness. I'm kind of scared to do my own system, and then for me, I like Blue Eddy. I like Blue Eddy. So if I were to purchase another one, it would be like a smaller Blue Eddy because they're just so handy. I know the big sucker that we have, Cindy, is so heavy, 60 plus pounds. It hurts my back. And to recharge that, it's easy if you have like a regular house outlet, just top it off. But with solar, it's a little tougher for sure. Oh, you're ready to go back out? Oh my goodness, me too. I have the bug. Like I needs to go. I needs to go do something. So I had that trip in. Well, I had two trips. I went to see Cora, and then I went to see my sister and her family. The end of last year, mid to end of last year, and then I'm gonna take another trip this month in March, mid March, and then sometime close to June, I'm gonna take another trip back to Texas because that's around the due date. Cora's due date is the beginning of June. So maybe end, I don't know, of the previous month to June, somewhere around there. I'm gonna take another trip up there. So it's full of road trips for 2024. So yeah, hit that thumbs up, guys. Oh my goodness, let's see. I'm leaving this month to Courtside to have my solar installed at Solar Bill. Oh, when is that? Courtside. That's, I think that's off the 10, right? Not off the 40. I've gone through the 10, I-10 maybe a couple times, but mostly my trips are off the 40. Well, dang. So will you come to Barstow so I can meet you somewhere and just say hi real quick? But I'm leaving. I'm guesstimating about the 18th ish, somewhere around there. I'll probably head towards Texas. So I'm not sure when you're coming through. You have the EBT Blue Eddy? I mean EB3A. EBT, what the hell? EB3A Blue Eddy, and you love it. They're always on sale. Yeah, they are. Yeah, you can get them for under 200 bucks, and they're really good. I have that one here, and then the big Blue Eddy, the big sucker, and I love them. They are so good. I've had from time to time where somebody says, "Oh, these are a piece of crap, and I don't like them." Blah blah blah. I don't know. Maybe they got the lemon, or maybe they mistreated or something. But mine has worked excellent, excellent. I say you just watched a video on solar bills. Hmm. I'll have to check that out. I don't think I've seen a solar bill thing, person, video, channel. I don't know what it is. Yeah, 60 plus pounds. I bought 3 EcoFlows. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. I don't think I'll buy a huge system again. I'm just gonna stick with that big honking 60 plus pounder. And then if I buy another one, it's gonna be the smaller one, so I could carry it, take it to a library, charge it real easy if I'm road tripping, or that'll charge really fast, and I can keep my fridge charged up overnight, and then top it off with my solar in the morning and have it like top it off. Or I can go like to a Panera or to a library or somewhere and just like top it off real quick, an hour or two, and I'll have it topped off. Then I can use it again and I can alternate. So I just see the benefit of having a couple smaller units and then just kind of whenever one starts draining, use the other one and charge that one. That's what I need to get into. But like Black Friday sales, they have really good deals. They knock the prices off big time. See, Cindy, if you come down the 40, call me. I'm in Kingman. See, Tara, I haven't seen it. Thanks. I'll check it out. Huh. Okay. Granny, I will. Are the roads snowy? My heaviest is like 27 pounds. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's not too bad. I mean, it's still hefty, right? It's still like, you still got to lug it, but it's not too bad. So Cora mentioned, she's like, oh my God, don't go through Amarillo. They're having all kinds of fires. So I don't know if you guys are near anything like that, but like the Amarillo, Texas, the Panhandle, I think, Oklahoma, Texas, Amarillo area, they're supposed to have really nasty fires. And I'm like, well, hopefully that's controlled by the time I head that way, because that's horrible. Oof, your bill will be outrageous this month, or was outrageous this month. Over $700. What the heck? Wow. How in the world? I have seen where people mention that like the actual per kilowatt has like almost doubled, or whatever they're charging is ridiculous. They went up too much. I hope to get solar for this house I'm renting. Owner is looking into it. Fingers crossed. Wow, that's insane. So do you use like your AC and the heater and all that? Because that can spike it up big time. But wow, I've never paid over 220, $250, and that's like at the height peak of winter, where I'm running a ton of like space heaters, and like 4 or 5 little space heaters, 1,500 watts a piece, and like trying to keep the whole house toasty. And I keep it toasty. Wow, I'm still like, oh my God, that is insane. Yeah, I hope they get the solar for you. The guy here that owns this RV park, he said that he was looking into solar a few years ago, and they quoted him $300,000 to put solar to kind of cover his necessities for the park. But then he said that they would still only cover 80% of his solar, and he would still have to pay 20%. So even if, I guess, it covered all his necessities, he still has to pay like an 80% portion of what he uses. Like that don't even sound right. That's insane. Where am I at? Okay, Cindy. The nice thing about a huge Blue Eddy, it will keep my things going for 3, 4 days in emergency. Yes, for sure, for sure. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm keeping that big Blue Eddy. It's just as my backup, because it's just so heavy to lug around, and I still been too lazy to have somebody put solar up on my roof. I'm still like, I don't know if I even want to bother, because I'm here at the RV park. It's not a necessity right now, so I'm like, I've just been procrastinating. Let's see. That's insane, Kathy. Something must be off for sure. Has it ever been that high or even close to it? 700 is ridiculous amount. Wow. And Skylar, are you moving back to Oklahoma? I'm looking to get a home base somewhere closer to where Cora is. Somewhere very, very affordable, aka very cheap. So then whenever I feel like taking off and going on a road trip for a few weeks, a few days, however long I feel like going, even a few months for the summer or whatever, to take off, and it's cheap enough for me to like afford to pay a few $100s there, and like have my actual home base. Because I have come to the conclusion, for me, I need a home base. It's nice. I like to adventure in my van and like to do road trips and kind of rough it sometimes. But it's nice to be able to stand up, to have the running water, to have the bounty of electricity, and hopefully I never have a $700 bill. My gosh. Oof. But It is so nice to have everything that I need, all my luxuries, and to enjoy them. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping a home base. This dang um wind is throwing all the sand, and it's just like even with my windows like barely cracked that much, I have my rain guards on there, so it blocks a lot of it, but still like it's all in here. So that's why I'm like um but yeah, I'm gonna be looking into applying. Hopefully I get approved because I don't really have rental history. uh I mean, the most I have is like at this RV park, and it's almost like getting close to 6 months. Yeah, I think it's getting close to 6 months. So I mean, that can kind of be my rental history, but not really. But we shall see. Granny Prepper. No, Cindy, we have no snow or rain, just a little wind. It's supposed to end today. Well, I hope it ends today too, but I'm thinking maybe tomorrow it'll end here. Kathy. I got a heater in mom's room going 24/7. She needs it to keep her comfortable. Yeah, yeah. But like one heater should not spike it up to that much. My goodness. Wow. That's insane. And Cindy says, "Okay, Granny, I'll be coming by." Now I want to know because we can all meet up. If I happen to be there, like I'll delay my um my trip just a smidge to see you ladies. 300,000, that's commercial. Yeah, yeah, it is because it's an RV park, but it's still ridiculous. I know my brother paid like 20 or in the low 20s for his house, but I mean, they still have to pay electricity, so it does only cover like a portion, which is ridiculous. Like, then why spend so much money for all this oh my god, for all this solar, and they keep pushing solar, 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 which I love solar, but then you still have to pay. Like, it's all a numbers game, a money's game, I guess. You have an extra battery for one of your EcoFlows. Oh, okay. Move here for a home base. Well, for my home base, like I would back in the day before I came to the realization last live stream, it just dawned on me. I don't know if you remember. After talking it out, it dawned on me my home base needs to be as close to Cora as possible because that's where I want to be most of the time, close to her and her kiddos. So that's why I don't look into other places that are like farther, which I mean, it's not that far, but like where I'm thinking Oklahoma, it's only like 2-ish, 3 hours away. And that's really as far as I would like to have a home base from her. Cause I mean, otherwise, I would just pick anywhere like deserty and then just travel around. And Tara, even with a space heater running, my gosh, I wouldn't be able to make it with that high bill. I know it. I would just like, wow. Wow, that's tough. I don't know what happened there. Marcella. I feel like the electrical companies are taking advantage over everyone. I think they are too. They're going ridiculous. I've got an electrician coming next week to find out what's going on because our highest is 710. Whoa. Wow. Makes me not want a house anymore. My God. I can't even afford that. Wow. Wow. Skylar, you had a place already in Oklahoma. Why did you sell it? I had a place and it was paid off, but it was more than what I wanted to deal with. So, like, to maintain the house, to pay for just different things, I didn't want to be responsible. I bought the house because I had Cora with me and I had my mom with me. And did we have the puppies? I think we had the two puppies at the time also. So I needed something where it was more affordable versus renting like a 2 or 3 bedroom apartment plus um, the pet fees and all that, and then just like to have something where I can have the say so versus an apartment with like that situation. I think it was better. But then Cora moved to Texas, and um, so it was just like, well, what's the point of me keeping a house when I want to go travel and then I still have to like maintain the yard? And with my allergies, I was having a hard time. I had bought a mower, but then to like push mow, I just like physically, I did not feel like even messing with that. So then I would hire somebody. Towards the end, I started hiring somebody to mow my yard, and they wanted $70, $80 every single time. And you at least have to mow it twice in a month to kind of keep it going. Otherwise, it becomes like a jungle. And I mean, just that was like pushing it, $80 twice a month, plus all my other maintenance, plus all my utilities, plus. It was just like, it was more than what I wanted to do at the time. So I just ended up selling it. And that's why now I'm not looking to purchase a home. I'm just wanting like a very small, minimal apartment that is very cheap. And then I can go and just travel and do whatever, pay three, four, $500 a month to have my apartment, and then take off for a month, 2, 3 months, and then come back to it and spend the rest of the year there. So that's what I'm looking at. I don't have to worry about who's going to maintain my stuff, if they're going to break in, if they're this, if they're that. Like, it's close enough to it'll be close enough to where Cora can keep an eye on it, and she can go check on it from time to time if I need her to. But most of the time it should be fine. But that's what I'm looking at. Like, in my headspace, I don't want to have to maintain anything for a long time anyway. And I keep mentioning, if I get an actual, like, if I purchase something, it'll be an investment property. It won't be just a house. Like, I don't want to deal with just a house. I need to make the hassle of having something be worth it and give me some kind of cash flow in return. That's the only way that I'm going to be purchasing anything else. Um, Although that house was perfect for a house, perfectly priced. They had upgraded a lot of stuff. They had remodeled it. It was really nice. It was really nice. But I just didn't want to have to worry about it and like be responsible for it. So I'm like, mm. And then Kathy says, Bonito domingo, señoradora, bendiciones. Um, sí, con solares se atoras bastante electricidad, o se ahorra bastante electricidad. Cindy says, I have to leave the middle of March. Solar bill shuts down in April. Okay. Yeah, because I'm thinking of heading, uh, it'll most likely be the 18th. So I'll be heading off on the 40. Say both of you come and we will go to the Golden Corral. Right? That would be nice. Ah, Tara, I'm in Michigan, and I think my highest bill this winter was 300, but I have a mild winter. Yeah, I don't think my electric bill anyway, I don't know if it's like combined with other bills. I think a lot of times it is combined, and you have like your water, your trash, and all that combined. So maybe that's why it's also higher. But my electric bill was usually just my electric bill, and I didn't go over like 220-ish, 250. I don't think I even went that high. Having a ton of space heaters and everything in wintertime because summertime the AC units didn't pull as much as my space heaters would. Granny Prepper says, Dia, stay close to Cora. I'm 43 miles from my oldest son and I'm looking for a place down in Bullhead City to buy. Yes, yes, that's what I'm like. I gotta stay as close as possible. I That's my only baby, and like our relationship is so awesome right now. You know, we had the terrible teens there for a minute, but overall, like I really appreciate that we just get along so good. Like we went through it for a bit and now we're closer than ever. So it's awesome. No hay para ir a restaurante y ya no something la renta por el espacio donde parking. Yeah, so they've actually gave us a notice here where they're increasing $100 every month starting in June. So now it's not going to be $700 for this RV spot. It's going to be $800. I'm like, that's quite a jump, but yeah. Now we're looking, and I'm looking for somewhere where it's more affordable because I'm like, well, shoot, if we're paying $800 here, then I could go somewhere else and have an actual apartment for $900, like not just for a parking spot, right? And you're looking for a single wide trailer, okay? Let's see, I will text you about my trip, Dia and Robin. I need to get busy here. Have a good have a good day, everyone. All right, Cindy, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, let us know. Maybe we happen to cross paths on the same day or so. That would be awesome. And hot pink frogs like a duplex. Yeah, at least a duplex, a fourplex preferably. That would be ideal for um an actual purchase investment property. Something small where I can still like maintain and afford to keep it going. Um, but I can like live in one of those, and then you know, it's just that's what I'm gonna do because um, just to buy a house just for me, I don't see it worth it just for me like at all. And then you know, your typical homes are 2 3 bedrooms, and I only need one. I need actually I just need a studio, a room with a kitchen and a bathroom. Like that's all that I need. I don't need anything bigger than that. And it's hard to find unless you're actually like renting a studio. But to purchase a home, I mean, um, Tara says, "Have a great day, Cindy." Tara, sorry to hear that. That's a big jump. $100. Yes, that's huge, huge jump. Everybody out here is talking about it because most of the people here are on like super low fixed incomes with like their retirement, you know, their social security or whatnot. And that's a huge jump. They get probably 1,100 to $1,500 for their social security retirement. I'm assuming somewhere around in that area. And to pay $800, that like you're left with nothing. Marcella, it would be nice. What else is running off our electric? Uh, See, we've downgraded to remote light strips in the bedrooms and bathroom, only use electric in the kitchen, living room until things get figured out. Yeah, yeah, it's weird. Huh. I mean, even if you have stuff plugged in, it still draws just a little bit, but to spike up to that price is like, wow. You see, here in this RV park, we pay 14 cents per kilowatt, but that includes water, sewer, and trash. My rent went up $25, and I thought that was bad. Yeah, see, that's what I'm used to. Like, I've rented other RV parking spots, and they do go up 25, maybe $50 at the most. And yeah, this one jumped up a whole $100. I'm like, Jesus, that's a lot. Marcella, that's sad for the elderly. It really is. Like they're basically pushing all the elderly out in the streets, like where they have to get roommates or they have to figure something out. If they didn't plan and were knowledgeable about finances when they were younger and paid their home, even if with the paid off home, it's still, some of them are still struggling. But if they didn't do that, they can't afford to live in a regular place. It's beyond ridiculous. Let's see, Tara. The way rent is being hiked up all over the country. It's just sad. A sad state of affairs. People can't afford to survive. I know it. I know it. Cora had mentioned where she lives, it's like $900 for a 1 bedroom, and it's all utilities included. But she said she talked to one of the neighbors, and um, he had mentioned that when Trump was in office, here we go, political, right? When Trump was in office, he was paying like about 600, a little bit over 600 a month. And now that Biden is in office, he's paying over 800. That's a huge spike. Granny Prepper, I'm one of the elderly. Oh my gosh. But yeah, just in those few years, with like different people in office, to go up to $300 in rent, that is huge. That's a huge amount. Huge. Like the prices that you get paid for per hour or whatever, they don't go up that much. My goodness. Yeah. So so yeah, that's a little update, guys. That's a little update about kind of where I'm headed for 2024. I would love to stay here, but it's just getting where it's not affordable. Because I just compare like apples to apples, apples to oranges, and I'm like, well, if I'm gonna end up paying about $1,000 for a parking spot, which I don't even have my privacy really, I might as well go somewhere else. Like that has never bothered me to move around. I enjoy moving. I enjoy being in different states, different locations, and I like to just, after 6 months, a year, like go somewhere else. I don't know if it's because we were in the military and like you move and you move and you move and it's just part of it. After being there for 1 to 2 years, you're like you get that itch, like where are we gonna go next? What are we gonna do? Like it's exciting to move and do something else. So maybe that's part of it too, because we did so many years in the military like that. I don't know. I want to blame it on that, but it's true. You get that itch, like okay, now what? Where do we go? What do we do? And I know now that I do not want to buy a regular house. So that's not even in the back of my mind at all. Like I don't want that. So now it's more flexible to where I can rent something for 6 months to a year, and I just want to enjoy that stage of my life, and then maybe I decide to go for a few months or 6 months or maybe a year in my van and go travel it and enjoy that for a while, and then decide to go get a home base or something. I'm still going to keep some kind of home base, guys. It just, reality is I enjoy it and I have comfort, and it's just like a peace of mind too. Let's see. Tara, speaking like a true nomad, dear. I do. I just like I have to move. I have to do something new, exciting. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just that nomad free spirit. Like, let me enjoy this for like a time, a season, and then okay, I'm good. I enjoyed it. I appreciate it. Thank you, God, for letting me enjoy this and all that. But I want to do something different. And as long as I'm still healthy enough and able, like, why not, right? Why restrict myself to just like that's just how it feels. I don't know. It's weird. And some people are like complete opposite and they don't want to go and do all that. Maybe a yearly vacation and they want to stay put, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just for me, it just feels like I wanna go explore a little more and do and change it up a little. I like it. It keeps my life more exciting that way in a way. Because my life is so like predictable, mundane, boring, and just kind of just more chill. And I enjoy that too. I really do. I like my routines. I like my coffee. I like to sit. I like to watch TV and relax when I have time. It's nice. But then other times I'm just like, okay, I want to do something else. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What am I going to get into? And then I'm at the stage of my life, you guys, where like I'm in my 40s. I am single. My kid is grown. I'm gonna go adventure. I'm gonna go do what I want to do. So there we go. Let me see. And Kathy says, "Me too, Granny Prepper. Seniors on Social Security." Yeah, yeah, it's a struggle. It really is. And Granny Prepper. Cali hasn't been affordable for a while. That's why the ex and I came to Arizona. I know it. That's why I've been moving around so much because it's just not affordable here. Unless you're living, like I mentioned, living in a van in some kind of more discreet vehicle. And like most people can't afford to pay rent. Even renting a room, when we were staying over in the LA area, when I was building that tiny house, we would go to like a food stand and we would get pupusas and like a thick tortilla stuffed with like different things, cheese or beans or whatever. And we would talk to that man, and he would rent a bigger apartment, like a 3 bedroom, and he was charging 800 to $1,000 per room per person. So there's no, oh, $300, $500 per room anymore. It's like basically $1,000 to rent a room now. And that, even that isn't affordable for people. It's not affordable. Let's see, Tara. It's it's just you're a free spirit. I think so. I think so. I'm a free spirit that likes to be like planted. I guess I have to have a pot where I plant myself with wheels, guys, because like I want to be I want to enjoy this part of the world for a little while and then kind of be, ooh, let's go somewhere else and enjoy that for a little while, right? Oh my gosh, Granny, unforgettable or unaffordable. Yes, definitely unaffordable. Let's see, Marcella, rent here is expensive. For a 2 bedroom, it's 1,200 to 1,500 a month. Wow. Because I was looking last night where I was looking on Zillow and looking at the apartments, and then you do the little map thing, and there was a couple places that were like 350 to 450 for like a little studio 1 bedroom. I'm like, ooh, maybe that's in the ghetto side of town, but I was still like, oh, okay. Now if you put an extra like $100 and make it between like $500-600 for a 1 bedroom, maybe you get a nicer side of town. So Cora was like, "Oh no, Mama, don't go there. That's gonna be the ghetto. You better put like an extra $100 and live somewhere nicer, somewhere safer, especially for all your prepping stuff. Like you don't want somebody to just break in and take your stuff in like in the hood in the ghetto." So that made sense. I was like, yeah, maybe I should just put that extra $100 a month in there to somewhere nicer. But still, like that's like double, triple what I want to pay. I don't even want to pay that much, even for a house. My gosh. And I guess Andrew has to say, no, 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 no. Oh my gosh. Granny Prepper Marcella. That's cheap compared to Cali. That is cheap compared to Cali. That's like a one bedroom in one house. Yeah, having multiple roommates for sure. Marcella, oh definitely, it's Cali. And Andrew, yeah, it is expensive for sure. Yeah, that's why I'm like, there is no way I could never get myself. Maybe if I was a millionaire, but then if you're a millionaire, then you would never be looking at rooms to rent. You would be looking at like Airbnbs and fancy hotels or whatnot. But even if I made more money, I could not see myself paying $1,000 to rent a room. That's ridiculous to me. That is ridiculous. No way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys, it's man. So those are the plans. I was glad that Cora was able to show you guys her little baby bump, her little big baby bump, and hopefully soon we can do more live streams with her. I'll probably my gosh, can't talk. I will be on her channel on her live streams if she does them. Sonia, you're so pretty. Well, thank you. I bet you're beautiful too. So I probably will be on her channel doing live streams and seeing her adventures because we give each other like just that energy. Like we go back and forth, and we're more entertaining when we're together. We're just talking about everything and nothing, and it's fun. It's fun to have somebody on here with you. But yeah, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you so much. Go charge my phone and go get some lunch or something. Make me some kind of lunch because um, here lately I haven't been eating as much, but I've been switching up my diet. I've been eating more of not like straight carnivore, but I've been eating a lot more meat and hefty, so it's heavier on my stomach and it keeps me fuller. They talk about like the keto, the carnivore, and then I also mix it like I alternate a lot of times, and sometimes I mix my diet to where it's the starch solution, which is more plant based. So sometimes I need to fill my belly up with more like potatoes and fruits and veggies, and then when I'm feeling a little bit more hefty, more hungry, then I'll have like a hamburger, like the actual patty, or I'll have some ground beef or something like that, some chicken, like put that into it, and then butter. I'll add a lot more butter to my potatoes and everything. And then when my body's like, okay, you've had enough of that, then I'll go back to my more plant based and more like lighter eating. So I've been alternating, and that seems to actually make my body feel a lot better. Not too heavy and not too light eating, because when you only eat like the fruits and veggies, you still feel hungry. I still feel hungry, but I've been alternating and playing with that, so that's actually been helping. I think I see a little bit more like my face is slimming a little bit, but I don't feel like the hunger like I would just eating fruits and vegetables. So I just been kind of playing around with that. It's Sonia, not Sonia, not Sonia. All right. I lived in Cali in 1989 in El Monte. Oh, okay. I think one of my aunts lived there. Moved to Southgate by my aunt. Well, Sonia is what I read. So Sonia, I don't know. Granny Prepper, I gotta go. Love y'all. Have a beautiful day, everyone. And then have an awesome and blessed day. Yeah, and everyone have the awesomest, bestest rest of your Sunday. Enjoy it. And I'm gonna go inside the actual RV and probably dust and clean tomorrow if the wind dies down because it is still ridiculous here. See, protein and carbs keep you fuller. They sure do. They sure do. Look, the wind is still going. It is still ridiculous. And it's so dusty way, way back there. Way back there. Like you can't hardly see anything. And it's bad. But all right, you guys. I appreciate you being on here and talking to me. Bye. Have a good Sunday.